Welcome to this explainer. We're going to break down the exact AI certifications that business leaders actually need to stay afloat right now. If you've been looking around online, you've probably seen just a ton of terrible advice from online grifters. They're constantly pushing these incredibly technical, time-consuming courses onto managers who simply do not need them. So today, we're focusing strictly on the return on investment for executives. We'll outline exactly how to future-proof your career and position yourself for rapid advancement, all without wasting your extremely limited time. Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the executive AI mandate, how to filter the noise between builders and business leaders, the top certifications for strategy, a breakdown of the actual time investment, and finally, we'll build out your actionable study timeline. All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, the executive AI mandate, or as I like to call it, how to stop the sinking ship. Look, AI is infiltrating literally every industry as we speak. And for a lot of professionals, it kind of feels exactly like watching your ship slowly sink. But here's the thing, your mandate right now is not to panic, and it is certainly not to learn how to build large language models from scratch. Your actual goal, strategically skilling up so you can leverage the existing tools to increase your bottom line, drive productivity, and really transform your operations. If you're in a certification that's teaching you how to write complex algorithms, well, you're just in the wrong course. Which brings us to Section 2, builders versus business leaders, and how to filter out all that noise. This distinction between being a builder and being a leader, this is where most executives make their first massive mistake. I really want you to ask yourself, should a CEO or, say, a marketing director really be spending their weekends learning Python? Absolutely not. No way. If you want to advance your career and maintain your influence in the boardroom, you need to be defining the AI goals and customizing the solutions. You shouldn't be writing the underlying code. Let's look at the contrast between the two main educational tracks out there right now. On one side, you have the technical track. Think programs like the IBM AI Developer or Microsoft's AI and ML engineering certificates. Now, these are fantastic. IBM is a legendary company. They have 6 Nobel Prizes under their belt. But that certificate takes 6 months and requires programming knowledge. On the flip side, we have the leadership track. This features programs from Wharton and the Microsoft Transformation Leader. They require 0 coding, literally none. The only prerequisite is the business acumen you already have. Moving right along to Section 3, top certifications for strategy. This is your leadership stack. When we talk about high ROI strategy, the Wharton AI for Business certificate is just incredible. Wharton is arguably the top business school in the world, established way back in 1881. And while their standard tuition is notoriously expensive and they have a super low acceptance rate, the great news is anyone can take this specific AI certificate. It's widely considered the gold standard for managers, mostly because it zeroes in exclusively on using AI to actually increase productivity and profit. Having this on your resume, it instantly elevates your credibility and positions you perfectly for executive promotions. And the curriculum breakdown reveals exactly why it's that gold standard. It starts off with AI for non-data scientists, which perfectly simplifies the core concepts for everyone. From there, it moves into highly practical applications, stuff like AI in marketing and finance. It even tackles AI in people management and HR, showing you exactly how those automated tracking systems instantly reject resumes based on formatting. And finally, it caps off with overall AI strategy and governance. It covers the entire business spectrum without ever getting bogged down in the data science weeds. Now, for those of you in project management, the PMI Certified Professional in Managing AI is a massive career game changer. The Project Management Institute is legendary for its rigor, right? Well, it combined 52% of their exam content is dedicated strictly to identifying business needs and data needs. This is definitely not about theoretical math. It's all about practical solutions and responsible oversight. It's incredibly valuable on the job market precisely because it proves you can handle complex, high-stakes organizational implementations. But hey, if you're looking for an even quicker impact, the Microsoft AI Transformation Leader certification is phenomenal. Microsoft skills are objectively highly valued across the board, and this certification is explicitly designed for business decision makers. It helps you rapidly recognize opportunities to plug AI into your company, whether that's, making customer service more efficient or driving overall innovation. It teaches you how to pinpoint exactly where AI adds tangible value, and that immediately positions you as a forward-thinking leader who is ready to spearhead those new, high-profile departments. Okay, Section 4, the time investment breakdown and how to maximize your ROI. So, how do these strategic credentials actually fit into a demanding executive schedule? Let's take a look at the time commitment spectrum. Way down at the bottom is that IBM developer course. It's a massive 6-month time sink requiring about 4 hours a week. Again, great for aspiring engineers, but a pretty terrible ROI for a manager's time. Compare that to the Wharton certificate, which takes just 1 month at 10 hours a week, or the PMI prep course, which is a highly focused 21 hours. But sitting at the very top of that efficiency spectrum, that's the Microsoft AI transformation certification. Just 4 hours. That is it. That's the entirely manageable length of the free prep course for the Microsoft Transformation Leader certificate. The exam itself is only 45 minutes long, and it costs around $99. I mean, in the space of a single Saturday morning, you can secure a highly respected credential that instantly proves to your board or your boss that you actually understand how to drive business value with AI. Talk about an immediate return on investment. All right, let's wrap things up with Section 5, building your study timeline and your actionable next steps. Because knowledge is totally useless without implementation, here is your realistic executive blueprint. The best part? You do not have to quit your day job to do this. Secure a quick, undeniable win this very weekend by knocking out that 4-hour Microsoft certification. Then, over the next 4 to 8 weeks, dedicate your time to the Wharton AI for Business program. That's going to solidify your high-level strategic understanding and really boost your boardroom influence. Finally, if you're overseeing major implementations, you can tackle that rigorous PMI credential in Q2. This timeline compounds your knowledge so logically, starting with the quick wins and building up to deep organizational strategy. As we conclude this explainer, I want to leave you with a bit of a harsh but very necessary truth from our source material today. Nobody is going to save you. You have to take the initiative here. So you really need to ask yourself, are you going to be the executive who gets replaced because they ignored the shifting tides? Or are you ready to be the one who actually drives the transformation and future-proofs your career before the chaos truly erupts? The roadmap is right in front of you. Now it's time to get started.